confusion in this world, selfish passions. And people are so bewildered by these emotions. And we're all very vulnerable to them. But if we have the company of people who are really striving for enlightenment, that type of community really helps us to remain focused. That's satsang. And sadhana means to have some sacred time every day where we actually make that inner connection ourselves. Through prayer, through meditation. In our tradition we chant these beautiful names of Krishna, God. It connects us with the divine presence that is within ourselves. And that connection creates like a foundation. The Bible says that if you build your house on a foundation of stone, then no storm can make it fall. But if you build the same house on a foundation of shifting sand, then when the storms come, it collapses. And this world, whoever we are, whatever our role may be, storms come. The kind of storm we don't want. Will we maintain our integrity? Will we maintain our faith? Will we maintain the inner fulfillment of the heart in those storms? Will our love sustain? If we have a foundation. And having a spiritual practice actually gives us that strength. And then the satsang, the company of enlightened people, our own spiritual practice that really connects us to our own souls, to God, and to our own principles. Then we have incredible strength. But then we have to use our strength. That's called sadachara. That means to live with character. There's a saying, if you lose your wealth, you lose nothing. If you lose your health, you lose something. If you lose your character, you lose everything. So good company, devoted spiritual practice, and living with character. These three principles can actually see us through all the obstacles and challenges of life. So I explained that to him. And then I said, you can have your private jet and you could be a billionaire, but what are you? I said, are you any happier as a billionaire than you were when you were a millionaire? Or when you were just kind of growing up as a child? Are you really that much happier? He said, no, life's so complicated. So if you have all this, you should see it as it's gifts. Yes, you earned it through your hard work, but a lot of other people are working hard too. It's a gift. And it's a responsibility. Much is given, much is expected. And that's where the true happiness and fulfillment and love of your life will be. Not in how much you get, but how much you give. Does that answer your question? And if young people could learn that principle, then our world has a great future.
36 years. We've known each other, yeah.
36 years?
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. Really proud of you.
Thank you.
Would you like to share anything with these wonderful people?
It's just really enlivening to see everyone that's here and listening to you speak, and knowing that he really does travel all around the world and share these things. And you know, for me this evening, I work over in Oxnard, and so happened to call because he's in town. We were gonna meet on Thursday, and then he said, "Oh, but I'm also having some program somewhere out. I'm not quite sure where, but Camarillo." And I said, "Camarillo? That's 10 minutes from me." So he made the nice arrangements with you all, and I get to come and participate this evening, so I'm very appreciative of that.
Professor Nandini Radha, is there anything you would like us to do at this moment?
Do any of you have any questions? I know a couple of you wanted to ask questions. I can't remember, but I remember some of you saying that. Was it you, Marisol? Or? I know there were two of you who told me you wanted to ask. Please go ahead.
What did you learn from traveling? Because I know you've been traveling everywhere, but you started journaling when you were how old? 18? I didn't have the difference there. But I'm just curious to know how did traveling help enlighten you? What did it do for you?
Well, I was born in Chicago. Are any of you from Chicago?
Not a couple place to be right now.
And I grew up when my family, when I was 4 years old, they moved to a village about 30 miles north of Chicago. And the winters were really cold. It's called the Windy City. And I remember every winter from my little childhood, I was shoveling the driveway for my parents. And I was thinking, God, this is really difficult. And when I got a little older and I started listening to the radio, I would hear these songs about surfing in California. About beautiful girls on surfboards in California and everything. Well, I was shoveling the snow. Ice cold winds that just go right through your bones. And anyways, I kind of had a desire to travel in those days. And my friend Gary, who I grew up with since we were friends since we were 10 years old, when we were about 17, we came to California. We were kind of counterculture hippie people at that time. We lived in Haight-Ashbury and Laguna Beach, Sunset Strip, and we were just happy because there was so many nice people and everything. But we were on a spiritual journey. And when I was 19, I was in New York visiting a friend. I hitchhiked there. And my friend Gary, he called me. He was in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. He said, "You have to come. There's something urgent I must talk to you about." So I hitchhiked to Cherry Hill, New Jersey, which is near Philadelphia. And he was sitting on the floor with another friend of ours named Frank. And they had a map of Europe. And they said, "We're going to Europe in 4 days. You must come with us." And I said, "I don't have any money, and I have a job this summer in Chicago." And he said, "I don't have any money either." But Frank is going to pay for both of us. So I was convinced. is what God wants me to do. So we got on a plane to Iceland. And then we had a connecting flight to Luxembourg. And we stayed in a little tent together. And then first morning we were there, Frank got robbed. He left all his money in the tent. We went to bathe in a little street and somebody stole it. So Frank said, we have to go back today. So he went back very nice. And we ended up just hitchhiking around Europe. And actually, I was looking for a higher understanding, because those were the days of civil rights, Vietnam War, and it was very confusing. And it wasn't just theoretical, it was very real. So much greed, so much hypocrisy, so much hate even in the name of God. So I was very much looking for answers. I was going to museums, I was going to forests, I was going to monasteries and cathedrals and synagogues. And eventually I was living in a cave in Greece with Carrie. I got a calling to go to India. So I left my friend and hitchhiked to India. It took 6 months. London to the Himalayas. And the lessons I learned during those travels each one of them I really believed was a great gift to my life. The Bible says, seek and ye shall find. The Vedas say, saragrahi. That we should be always looking for the essence in everything. Always seeking the opportunity in every situation for positive transformation. And if we're actually looking for that, we'll find it. Even while we're going through certain situations, sometimes very traumatic and very scary, very threatening, which many experiences like that. But I learned that if I'm always seeking the opportunity to spiritually grow and come closer to my true self and to God, that the good times and the hard times all help me. It's the attitude of gratitude. If we're grateful for life, then we can actually really learn to see opportunities. And oftentimes it's in the hardest times we don't like that we grow the most. If we are seeking that positive experience, that higher connection. If we're not, those same experiences can really make us angry or depressed. And that's something I really learned from my travels. And then when I was in India, I traveled in the Himalayas and I lived with yogis and lamas and gurus and babas and sadhus and rinpoches and all sorts of people. I'll just tell you one little story. I was high in the Himalayas, and there was practically nobody around. It was really high in the Himalayas. It was up in a cool valley. The editors took this out of the journal because they thought it didn't push forward the plot. So it's interesting. Everything in there is true, but some things were taken out. But I was up there in the Himalayas. I'll never forget this. And this really, really classical, traditional Indian holy so that he could walk, he had to wrap it up like a beehive on top of his head. And he hadn't cut his hair or shaved his beard, I think, in like 40 years. He was just wearing these old robes. He had like these beads, like big Rudraksha beads. It was really a sadhu. He came in, he had a little cloth bag. That's all he had. Just a cloth bag. Nothing else. He had no shoes. Himalayan forest. And he walked up to me and he said, I have something that I want to give you because I see that you're truly a seeker of the truth. He said, I have something for you that will change your life. And then he gave it to me. And I was thinking, this is going to be some really secret mantra. Or some incantation from Vedic literatures. It was like in a little cloth bag. And he left. And I was thinking I want to really be in the proper state of mind to read this, enlightening incantation that he just gave me, or whatever it is. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's some mandala, but I wanted to prepare myself. So I found a little cave, and I sat down in the cave, and I meditated for a couple hours, and then I took it out of the bag. It was a booklet.
A what?
It was a book, little booklet, like a little magazine, and it was entitled The Benefits of Wheatgrass by Anne Wigmore. That was kind of transformative. With no explanation. I read it. I thought, well, I don't know where I'm going to get Anne Wigmore's wheatgrass in the Himalayas. Years later, I met her and told her about it. She was really proud. She said, really, a sadhu in the Himalayas gave me? He said, he just came out of a cave and he gave me a book. She was happy. But through my travels, of course, I found, the highest, deepest, most beautiful purpose in bhakti, the path of bhakti, the path of devotion. And Vrindavan is where people approach God as Krishna. And the conception of Krishna is that there is one God for all religions and all living beings. But different people approach different aspects of that one God. In Krishna, what's the all-powerful aspect of Krishna, or God, is emphasized less than the sweetness and the beauty of God. Krishna means all attractive. And in Vrindavan, beautiful stories of God appears as a child to attract our hearts. The sweetness, the beauty, the playfulness. That's in this path. That's the most emphasized, predominant aspect of God. But after years of travel, I realized that the journey home is really, we don't have to go anywhere except within ourselves. Our real home is within ourselves. When we reconnect with God, with our true self, then we realize everyone is our family. It's been there for like 30 years or something. It's on Malibu Road in Malibu. Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
I don't even remember your question. Is there any other question? Yes.
So you were saying about one of the principles is to surround yourself with people who, I guess, seek the same goal, which is like connection, or righteous people or whatever is the word correct for. I forgot the word you used, but I mean, life. I guess it's objective. Something to thrive for, because the reality is that we live among all kinds of people and most of them are not. So considering the concept of Krishna and love and seeking the connection and understanding that it's ever present, and do you perceive that regardless of whether a person is on the path, everybody is sent for you for a reason? And Krishna is working through everybody, regardless whether this person is on the path or is positive. Can you comment on that?
You are so insightful. Thank you. That is a very high vision, and it's a very true vision, that everyone and everything is actually an orchestration for us to grow. But how many of us can actually see it that way? That's why satsang is so important. That we may have to deal with so many people. We may have, family members and business people or people we work with in the workplace, even friends from so many years. They may not share enlightened goals with us. And many may have a lot of negativity, a lot of complaining, a lot of lack of integrity. And it may not be possible for us to just shut them out, or we may not even want to do that. But how to live in this world but not of this world. For that we need, it's very helpful to have that satsang, to have that quality association with people that we can actually recharge our batteries with. If we give special time whenever possible to associate with those people who fill us with that positive spiritual energy, who fill us with that vision that everything is a positive opportunity. Then we can actually gradually learn more and more to see it that way.
So I see it's more of a like a mentor relationship, somebody who helps you stay connected on the path type of thing.
Mentors are very, very great gift. We have mentors. It's really a great blessing in our life, who can actually give us faith and give us guidance and give us hope and give us vision of how to navigate our life in this world in such a way that we're really going on our journey home. We're not being lost. We're not wasting time or wasting our lives. We really have a goal and we're their children being with really nasty children. Yes. I remember when I grew up, when I became a teenager especially, the friends I made, my parents really, they were such loving people, but they didn't like my friends. They liked them, but they didn't like that I was with them. Why are you with this person? And the person that they liked the most, they thought he was just, they would always tell me, why don't you stay with, why don't you have more friends like Steve? He's such a gentleman, he's such a good person. Because when he would come to my house and talk to my mother and father, and he looked clean and like that. But behind the scenes, he was the one that was actually leading all the rest of us into everything my parents had disapproved of. So, that was interesting. But parents understand that who you associate with, you become like. If you're associating with gang members, you're going to probably be a gang member. If you're associating with drug addicts, you're going to probably become a drug addict. If you're associating with pious people, you're going to probably be really pious. So it's human nature. When we associate with it, we become very influenced by that. So if we're associating with people who are really, very positive and very faithful and very compassionate and seeking love, and we have mentors who are really connected to that love, and that gives us the charge batteries, and along with our own spiritual practice, that we can actually, be with everyone else, and instead of being dragged down by them, we actually have a little influence to bring them up. That's your question.